Alright everyone, what's up, what's up? Today we are playing a game that my friend recommended to me, and I'm just gonna play it. I just saw it on the PSN store, and I'm like, you know what, why not? So this is Angels with Scaly Wings, or Scaly Wings. Or I'm just gonna call it whatever I want to. Um, let's just have the settings real quick. Alright, then we good. Help. I need some help already. But no, I don't. What is this game about? I don't know. All I know is just about dragons, and you'll have talking dialogue options, and then you'll get a bunch of endings. So my friend said all the endings were like sad. Even good endings would be sad. So I'm like, oh, okay. Why not? We'll do it. Okay. And he's got the whole like completion, 100% everything. So I'm like, why not? Matter of fact, he's texting me right now, saying good luck. Yep, well, I'm gonna need it. System detecting user profile. User profile not found. Huh? What? Oh, name, okay. We should call, what are we calling ourselves? Okay, wait. I'm Santeoro. I don't know. Okay, wait. Blue, red, yellow, green, gray. Gray, because I'm ScarGunGray. Does it look right? Santeoro. Santeoro. Yeah, it's just why not? That's going to be a dragon. Why not? Yes, that's good. Please review the information. Cool. Cool. Okay, rewind, skipping. Okay. The year is 20XX. Only recently has humanity discovered a portal that leads into a different world, populated with a race of intelligent, talking dragons. I was one of the few to travel to this world, but maybe I should start at the beginning. It all began when we discovered a strange device in the middle of nowhere during one of our expeditions, a portal. Oh, cool. I had heard about similar technology before, though that have been more of an experimental level. From what I knew, other portals have been created in the past and were under consideration for mass application. As for this one in particular, though, we did not know who had built it, nor when or why we found it in the wilderness. When we did, what was more exciting to us was the fact it was functional. Their first test, we found that there was someone else on the other side who was in a position of a similar portal, and our attempts at communication through letters were successful, but in the end, the machine's extraordinary demand for power meant we needed to act quickly, as we wouldn't be able to keep the portal open much longer. When we made this known to the other side, we received an unexpected reply. Letter of invitation. It was decided that hospitality. Bruh. There was an individual who took the job almost immediately. Yeah, bruh, it's gonna be a lot of me talking. Like, Doki Doki. It's me! No, it's Aiden. No, it's not me. It's not Aiden. Reza Escudero. I knew him, or rather had known him. We attended the same school back then and even had a few classes together. We never really were very close friends, but we talked to each other occasionally, hung out with the same crowd sometimes. We still went our separate ways in the end. I wasn't sure what to think about the whole thing, but he had to have known what was he doing. He was brave, either that or just foolish. While I wasn't sure his courage was applauded by others, after all, he couldn't possibly have known who or what awaited him on the other end of the portal. If he did meet someone there, we knew what kinds of intentions they might have. Not that any spectacular. Okay. When the day finally came, through he went with applaud echoing across the area. Equipped only with clothes he wore, his multi-tool gun, a gun, and a device on his wrist to act as a PDA. Then we waited. The crowd that was applauding him slowly. The spray with the enthusiasm died down as there was nothing for us to be wait and speculated. Hit out, we received our first message. Okay. Or maybe a different content. Okay, what's the message? What's the message? Situation to us was outlandish. We thought it was a joke, a bad joke, made timing no punchline. So it became clear to us that maybe just the most important discoveries, finding a portal, remarkable. Okay, called from what we. Oh, wait, okay. From what he described about the place, more accurately, its inhabitants. We summarize it, could not be part of Earth at all. Call them dragons because according to Reza, that's what they were, or at least what they resembled most, even though we found it hard to believe in dragons. Yeah, fucking dragons. Could talk, write books, have buildings, and electricity in many ways. Society was actually very similar. Who are they? Could be aliens? We knew the existence. Maybe theoretically, some people brought up, okay, but in the end of all, it's just, and ultimately worth mentioning. Isolation had been mutual. They hadn't known any other intelligent life from beyond their own. The portal had only recently been discovered, was technology previously unknown to them, just had myth and dragons. That was what we knew about them, so as we was interesting at learning those and debating their cultural significance, we didn't really know what should be made of all. Reza appeared, was sure trade. Okay, bruh, okay, let's fucking go. Fucking hell, let's just fucking go. I felt a shiver crawling down. Who would it hurt? Who would I meet on the other side? What if they weren't so friendly and just made Reza write those letters? Like, come on, I apologize for skipping the dialogue, but bro, come on, I just want to fucking go. Come on. Let's fucking meet. Let's fucking talk to dragons. Come on. I saw darkness and light, painting patterns in the stars as I traveled rapidly flash before me or things, both horrifying and beautiful. In a split, okay. Then it was dark. I could only see a patch of light, color contrasting with its dark surroundings as my vision started to clear. Its edges got sharper as the patch of light slowly took sharp shape, giving me the distinguished outline of a reptilian head. So I'm a dragon, right? I'm a dragon! I am a dragon. As I could see now, a dragon who had not only had a pair of round glasses, but also wore a tie around its neck. Remy, okay. In the name of our people, I bid you welcome. If I may introduce myself, I am Remy, your guide and ambassador. Okay. Cancel. Council? What? Council. The dragon spoke. It was one of the things to have heard and read about this, but something else entirely to have one standing in front of me, in flesh and blood and tongue. It was good that all my mental preparedness had disappeared when I was teleported, because nothing could have prepared me for this. Sorry, I imagine you might still feel the effects of the teleportation. Dryness or weakness. It's not usual, as it's fainting and spontaneous emptying of your bowels, bladder, or stomach. How do you feel? Yo, I feel like I'm gonna die reading all this stuff. Like, I got the premise. So, Reza, friend, hasn't talked to someone in like years, went separate ways, and always feeling urge and everything, and then blah yada yada, and then we're a dragon. Rendered speechless, I had totally forgot that I was shouldering the burden of representing my people to them as well. So much for being professional, but at least he gave me a good excuse for my blunder. I I think I'm alright. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Maybe we should go before it gets too dark. Okay, we're going. I followed the dragon, not straying too far from him, as the sun had already departed for the day, and the remaining light diminished for the minute. It is getting hard to see where I'm going. Sorry about that, but we had a good reason to schedule your arrival like this. We did not want to ambush you by a crowd, so we kept the exact time and date of arrival a secret. Okay. Yeah, like we were dragons and like meeting dragons, something happened, and then they can talk, have their own books and like jobs, right? Thanks. I suppose an event like this would make me a celebrity of sorts. It would be the same if one of you came to us. That's quite an understatement. Some people here are rather superstitious. They might regard you or any kind as divine, I suppose. If I get a word wrong, I apologize, bruh. Like, come on. I don't talk much, y'all, okay? How so? We do have certain myths that involve humans and such. Oh, and I suppose the history lesson will have to wait for another time. Here we are. Hey, y'all, we back with some angels with Scaly Wings. Just took a little break, but now we're back, and I feel like I'm completely forgot about what's going on like a dragon, but we're just gonna pick it up here. I like skim. I like didn't save my progress, so I skimmed through it and like, oh okay, but we'll just continue on with the thing. So apparently it's a dragon, as I could now see a dragon who not only had a pair of round glasses but also wore a tie around its neck. A dragon, no we fuck around with the dino drip triceratops wearing cross at the tiny fit. Remy, in the name of our people, I bid you welcome. If I may introduce myself, I am Remy, your guide and ambassador, a representative of our council. Bro, let me turn off my AC. Y'all hear that AC? Bro, I don't know why, but it's cold and hot at the same time. So I have no idea why, but... Alright, the dragon spoke. It was one thing to have heard and read about this, but something else entirely to have one standing in front of me in flesh and blood and tongue. It was good that all my mental preparedness had disappeared when I was teleported. I fucking was bro, what? Because nothing could have prepared me for this. And also, I'm much more enthusiastic now, so I can pretty much read everything without skipping. So, cool. Sorry, I imagine you might still feel the effects of the teleportation. Drowsiness or weakness is not unusual, as is fainting and spontaneous emptying of your bowels, bladder, or stomach. How do you feel? Bro, can I just... Let me just talk. Render speechless, total what I should do. So well for much being professional. I'm alright. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe we should go. Yeah, let's go. I followed the dragon, not straying too far as the sun had already departed for the day. Yeah, like, what? Am I the fucking... You can all look back at the previous, like, 10 minutes, first part, but like, bro, I don't know. Santeoro. Yeah, apparently I named him Santeoro. I don't know why I named him Santeoro. It is getting hard to see. Sorry about that. We have good reason to schedule your arrival like this. We did not want to ambush you by a crowd, so we had to keep your exact time and date of arrival secret. Thanks. I suppose an event like this would make me a celebrity of sorts. It would be the same one if you came to us. That's quite an understatement. Some people have rather superstitious. They might regard you or any of your kind as divine, I suppose. How so? We do have certain myths that involves human and as such. Oh, and I suppose the history lesson will have to wait for another time. Here we are. Yo, this looks like a fireplace to be at with the atmosphere, but at the same time, there could be some killers and robbers here. And I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water too. This is like my Doki Doki shit, so yeah. By this point, it had gotten so dark that I could barely make out the building before us. I briefly wondered whether they might have streetlights elsewhere. On the streetlights glowing. I fucking love that song. Mr. Nazi Kanye? No, I mean, I don't know. Or if they just did not require any due to possible enhanced eyesight or night vision. I could vaguely see the dragon, his lights colors still visible with the blackness that engulfed the area. Hurry up and manipulate the door handle with one of his forepaws. Bro, I should just break my controller now. I'm getting angry. Oh shit. Moving? Moving screen? Hinges cracking, creaking, the door open, and with the flick of a switch, the apartment was flooded with light, blinding me after all the time we had just spent without it. This is where you will live. What do you mean I'm living? Is it free rent, fully stocked, but in case you need anything else, I left you a note with a few phone numbers. It's getting rather late, so I will take my leave now. In any case, someone will come and meet you tomorrow morning. Thank you, Remy. Alright, so I have no rules until we meet again. I'm free, basically. I got a free place to stay at now. No rent. With a nod, Remy left the apartment, mindful enough to close the door behind himself. Surveying the room, I considered the events that had just transpired as my gaze met the window. I could see movement outside as I drew nearer. Startled, I could hear footsteps in the grass, moving away quickly. Assuming it must have been the dragon I just met, I thought nothing of it as I went to bed and slowly succumbed to the sweet allure of sleep overdue. I spent a few moments thinking about my role, my mission. What is my here now? Yep, I'm a dragon. I felt the responsibility placed on my shoulders. I was eager for the return to come. I'm picking. I felt the placed on my eager to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have no fucking responsibilities. So many possibilities and prospects raced through my mind. Truth be told, the thought of being able to meet an entirely new species and civilization excited me, as I was going to be one of the first to truly experience their society, with its own little quirks, differences, and similarities. I couldn't help but feel like some sort of modern Vasco da Gama or Marco Polo. Maybe I would even write a book about the whole experience after it was all over. I was sure it would become a hit, all things considered. At any rate, this was going to be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, y'all. Holy shit. What is this? Oh, chapter 1. Oh, okay. Interception? Okay. Inception. Or it's not inter, it's inception. It looks like a dragon getting married. Yeah, bro. What is my friend on, bro?